Hello and thank you so much for joining me, Alyssa Arundell, for your July monthly tarot card reading. If you haven't already and would like to check out your free 3-card tarot spread, then you can do so in the description box beneath this video. They're written for the past, present and future tenses in mind, so you really get an overarching idea and feel for what's going on in your specific circumstance. But if you would like a more detailed view, you can always reach out to me directly for a live or recorded one-to-one session. I'd also be really honoured if you hit the subscribe button and notification bell. That way you get alerted every time Patrick and I drop a new video, and this includes our daily show. But without further ado, let's get into our reading to see what July holds for you. Welcome to your monthly tarot card reading, Libra, for July 2020. So let's see what comes up for you for your present situation. You have a beautiful card here, the Wheel of Fortune, number 10. This is endings and new beginnings. This is the wheel literally turning on something. So it could be that you're leaving behind a state of mind, even a way of being that wasn't serving you anymore. For the month of July, it could be that new things come into your being, something that's really going to put a smile on your face this month, Libra. So what is blocking you? Well, the blockage card isn't a negative card at all. This is the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is about ideas, sparks, inspiration. So as a blockage card, it could mean here that you feel like you want to move forwards with something, but you're not getting the inspiration you were getting. This is typical writer's block if you are a writer. So it's just about not being too harsh on yourself when this comes up. Sometimes inaction is the best form of action. Trying not to force things to change, and just going with it a little bit more. Now, your foundation card for this month is the Four of Wands. This is very much to do with your family, with your stability. In fact, this is a fantastic card to have as your foundation, because this is the structures of your life. And if you think about it, if your foundation is built upon 4, that is a very solid thing to build upon. So it could be that your home is very important to you this month. Perhaps you're doing some DIY or renovations of some kind. Perhaps worrying about your home situation is taking away your spark for your career, perhaps. So it's trying to juggle those two things. Your past here, Libra, you have the Queen of Pentacles. This is very much about you stepping up into your own power in the past. Perhaps you've had to put your foot down with somebody and really assert yourself. This may not have been easy to do, because perhaps you like to keep the peace and find that balance, right? But this is saying that you've actually been a mother figure to somebody within your life. This could be financially, so perhaps you have lent somebody money or helped them resources. Perhaps you've had them live with you in some capacity. Your card here that crowned you spiritually, you have another 4. Now, the 4 of Coins isn't the most jolly of cards. It's not a negative card really, though, either. I feel this is twofold for you, Libra. On the one hand, the 4 of Coins can really represent us feeling a bit apathetic, not knowing what to do, sitting on our resources and not knowing how to use them. The analogy of this would be, having a really expensive car, but never taking it out of the garage because you feel you might scuff it or scratch it or crash it. So you kind of got it there, but you don't want to use it. This could just be you thinking of how you're going to invest finances, perhaps. But the good side of this card really is it is opposite another 4, which gives you this massive structure and stability. So I feel like the month of July is more you getting your house in order, is finding that structure and discipline again. It's going to allow you to thrive once you know what's the deal is, particularly within this pandemic. I think a lot of people have felt unstructured, and this can lead to a bit of unbalance. So your immediate future here, Libra, you have the Justice card. This could mean that any legal disputes could likely go in your favor. This could be you being the recipient of some kind of benefit or aid or help in some way, or just hearing news in some kind, but usually it's news that is surrounded by governmental bodies, law and order, that kind of thing. So just keep your eye in the post for something, but it's usually something favourable for you, so that's positive. Now, your state of mind for this month, Libra, another major arcana card. You have the World here. So started off with this Wheel of Fortune, and now we're moving on to the World. This is fantastic to have in your state of mind because, again, it is endings and beginnings. There are 21 major arcana cards in tarot, and this is the last of the 21. So this is really coming full circle. If you think about the 10 is an ending, but then the 21 is the end of what we call the Fool's Journey. Started off with 0 being the Fool, and now it is card 21. So your state of mind is ready. In other words, your state of mind is ready to push on for something new. There could be a little bit of impatience going on in terms of bringing that into a reality. Now, your outside influence for this month is the 2 of Cups. This is lovely. If you're currently single, it could be the flutterings of a new romance in some capacity. If you're in a relationship, this can mean that bonds deepen and there's a newfound appreciation for each other. As an outside influence, it could be that somebody either comes into your life or somebody does something to help make you smile. This is teamwork, this is partnership, this is building something together. Especially if you feel like you've been carrying things on your own, it could be that some help comes in to really give you a boost. Now, your hopes and fears for this month. We have another major. Wow. This is an important month for you, Libra. July is an important month. You've got the card Death here. He can sometimes look a bit striking. I mean, there's nothing great about, being trodden on the head here. However, death again reiterates what we've been talking about. It's endings. But in this case, it's more a spiritual ending. It's a metamorphosis. It is that caterpillar going into his chrysalis and coming out as that butterfly. That can be a painful process. It can feel restrictive sometimes. So I think that that's the fear surrounding this card. However, the hope surrounding this card is that you come out renewed and refreshed with a new lease of life, and so that's something really to celebrate and look forward to. And as we look at your outcome card here, Libra, you have yet another major arcana card. So this is fantastic. This month is so important. This is the Hanged Man. Now, when the Hanged Man comes up, it can mean two things. It can really mean here letting your individuality shine. Be a bit quirky. If you feel that you want to dye your hair a bright colour, go for it. This is about showing your uniqueness. It could be having a change of style in some way as you're coming out from this this change. This stuff that you've been dealing with, that you've been trying to, it could even be like a decade-long thing. It could be that you're coming out of a relationship and you're open to feeling different. In the other way, though, it is a card of inaction. Like we were saying at the beginning, sometimes inaction is the best course of action, and the Hangman really does amplify that message. You don't need to rush into anything when this card comes up. If you feel like you're being forced to make a decision, stand your ground and let it be known that actually you're not going to be bullied into being hasty. You're going to stand in your power. Thank you so much for joining me this month. I really do feel very honoured to have you in this space and to be in your presence. If you would, again, like to check out your free 3-card tarot spread, you can do so by clicking the link beneath this video. And if you would like to reach out for a one-to-one recorded, live or emailed reading with me, I'd be honoured to do that with you as well. But until we speak again next month, take care and have a very safe month. Alyssa.